This man wanted to enter the Shaolin temple to learn Kung Fu. The man picked up a razor and forcibly shaved his head. Then he overturned the incense burner, pressed his head against the burning incense sticks. He took out another 2 incense sticks and placed them on his head. In the end, the man couldn't bear the pain. He fainted in front of the Buddha statue. When he woke up, he found himself wearing a monk's robe. The man mistakenly thought the abbot had accepted him, but the monk beside him told the man to leave after eating his fill. Upon hearing this, the man flew into a rage. So he picked up a wooden stick and broke into the training room. To show off his skills, the man broke the wooden wolf's leg with 1 strike, and knocked out the wooden wolf's false teeth, completely destroying the wooden wolf model. The man thought this was the best way to deal with wolves, only by completely defeating the wolf. The wolf pack would naturally not dare to invade again in the future, but the master disagreed. Although wild wolves often destroyed their vegetable garden, monks cherished compassion in their hearts. Then the master picked up a wooden stick to demonstrate. He broke one of the wooden wolf's feet, then repeatedly hit the wooden wolf's mouth, loosening its teeth. The master explained that this way, even the fiercest wolf would be powerless to resist. As long as it was given a little punishment, it would not come to invade again. The master thought the man's stick technique was too aggressive, so he drove him out of the training hall. Helplessly, the man went to a cave behind the temple. He kept dousing his head with ice water, keeping his body and mind in an extremely cold state for a long time, to cultivate and improve his irritable temperament. Later, he studied stick techniques, using vines as practice targets every day, learning how to separate intertwined vines without damaging their roots. Then he jumped onto a rock and frantically hit the water surface with his wooden stick. He used the flexibility of water to train his own control. The master saw his talent and decided to give him another chance, promised to accept him as a disciple as long as he passed the test. The next day, the man applied to the abbot to knock down the wolf's teeth with his self-created stick technique. The abbot agreed, and personally checked his training results. The master controlled the wooden wolf and began to spar with the man. Under the master's control, the wooden wolf became extremely agile, not only turning around freely, but also able to attack with its tail and limbs. The man patiently kept his distance and looked for a breakthrough. When he saw the wooden wolf start to spin, he immediately launched a fierce attack on the wooden wolf's fangs. The abbot, seeing his unique stick technique, secretly increased the difficulty and kept the wooden wolf's mouth tightly closed. Finally, the man spotted an opportunity, thrust the wooden stick straight into the wooden wolf's mouth, successfully knocking out its teeth. The abbot was full of praise. In the end, the man was accepted as a disciple of the temple.